Good morning. Today's full lecture I'll be delivering in English only. I deliver in both language so that many students get benefited in understanding. But if you have any doubt, you can ask me in comment section. See, the girdles. Girdles over here are the shoulder one and pelvic region. And this region is fully what we say helpful in joining your hands and legs. Pectoral will always deal with your arms, with your hands, and pelvic will deal with the articulation of the leg movement, leg skeletal system. Now over here, pectoral, as here it is being said that there are two girdles. One is a pectoral and one is a pelvic. So in this, the pectoral girdle articulates its upper limb. Shoulder girdles are called as the upper limbs, and it will means hand skeletons are called as will be called as a upper limb. Over here, you have a clavicle, you have a scapula. If you touch at the back, you will feel triangular shape that is called as a scapula. And here you have one rod-like structure called as a clavicle. And your this upper bone. Upper bone is a humerus bone. Okay, so bones contain scapula and a clavicle. Which portion? That is your pectoral girdle. Now, if I talk about a pelvic girdle, it is also called as a hip girdle. It articulates the lower limb, that is the leg, with the axial skeleton. Hip bone in a scientific language is also called as a coxal bone. It is also called as a coxal bone. Now, if I talk about pectoral shoulder girdle structure, then as I told to you, the main bones over here which are there are a scapula and a clavicle. Clavicle is also called as a collarbone and a scapula is called as a shoulder blade. Now the scapula, the shoulder blade, is a large triangular and is placed on the back side of your shoulder. You can see over here different parts has been labeled like superior angle, medial broader, then lateral broader, inferior angle. Okay, and the hole in which the cup-shaped structure in which this ball is going to fit, ball of the humor is going to fit, is called as a glenoid cavity. Over here you can see it is in a it has been over here it has been written in a green color so that you can you can find it easily. Now this glenoid is articulate with the humor of head of the humerus. Now if I talk about a clavicle, the collarbone is a rod-like bone curved like a F structure. Okay, it is having a sternal shaft. It is having a acromial end. There's also a lateral end, and its position is already given over here. You can see how it is over here. You can see over here the acromial end is towards the clavicle where we have written at that side, and the sternum is already, you know, sternum, we had to talk about the sternum day before yesterday. So over sternum means the chest region. Now function of the pectoral shoulder is that it provides the articulation to the arm bone, and if I talk about its muscles, it helps in attachment of certain muscles. Over here names of the muscles has been mentioned like suprascapularis, pectoralis minor, trapezius, deltoid, supraspinatus, infraspinatus. These are the names of the bone. The glenoid cavity in this one, in the scapula. It helps in movement. It's it's a joint. It's one type of a joint that called a cup and a socket movement. So this is a glenoid, and over here the ball is there of the humor head portion. So it will help in moving like this. So it is also a head and a ball socket. Now, if I talk about the attachment or the insertion or the origin of the muscles, so it helps. Already you know that the muscles are like a battery. Muscles are like a battery, and it helps in the movement. Okay, it's having a lot of mitochondria in it, so it easily provides lot energy to the whole for the movement of the bones. So I hope you have understood this slide very well. So I'm moving to the pelvis region. In the pelvis region, as it has been told that it is located in the lower part of the trunk. Okay, I've already explained to you what is a trunk, and it consists of a three main bones: ileum, lower ischium, and inner pubis, which is fused hip bone the innominate. Now, innominate hip bone at the lateral view that has been shown over here. Acetabulum, you can see cup-like structure as a glenoid is there in a pectoral girdle. In a pectoral girdle, same way in a pelvic girdle, you have a acetabulum, the cup-shaped structure, and the ball-like structure of the femur is will get fitted into this acetabulum, the socket, and it will move. It is called as a ball and socket joint. Now you have a pubis region, you have a foramen. Sorry, foramen, as I have already told you, foramen is nothing else. It's a cavity, and essential. You can see over here, essential, the lower region, and the ileum has already been over here given. Now, pelvis is you have seen both one side structure at this side, but it is having a two, okay, and both sides are connected with the help of a sacrum, the vertebral column, which is fused in the adult, and in a kids it is five in structure. And five vertebra has been fused over here. We had studied in a vertebral column. Now, comparison female pelvis versus a male pelvis. See over here, females, this pelvis region, pubic region is bigger. Uh, Even upper part, that is this pubis region is pubis, and the ileum is little bit larger in compared to the male. Now, it is just because pelvis region is one little bit larger, so that the ladies can carry baby very easily, and the baby can also accommodate in that very proper, in a growth could be proper, and at the time of a birth, she can give birth very easily to the baby. Okay, and this is how when any skeleton of any of the body the forensic department gets, they can identify with the help of few these changes. So they can say whether it is a male body or a female body. Now, if I talk about a of a male pelvis, it's a character. So you can see that from the top side, it is little bit broader. Sacrum is less concave in while in a female, I will be showing you the comparison is there. While in a female, the sacrum is more concave. Now the bones are heavier and longer, while in a female it is a little bit short and light. Now, if I talk about the female, then already as I have told to you, larger opening is there. It's for the adaptation of for the childbirth. More concavity at the anterior side of the sacrum. Bones are lighter and smaller, as I told to you earlier. Sorry. Now again, the function of the pelvic girdle. The function of this pelvic girdle is that it is located at the lower part of the trunk so that it is able to bear the whole body, but it provides the articulation to the bones of the leg. It contributes the formation of the bowel for the support and protection of the abdominal viscera, the important organs like a stomach, intestine, urinary bladder, uterus in a female. So all that it is supporting it. It is giving a good support. The transfer of the weight is in on the leg. It shifts the whole thing to the legs. And it also provides the attachment of n number of muscles. So in this one name is also again iliopsoas muscle and gluteus muscles. Gluteus muscles, you can see over here the labelings are also given. Normally, if you learn the name of skeleton, so upon that only many of the names of the muscles are also given. So you can learn that. Now, here already many things has been given. Now, thank you for watching my video. If you have any doubt, you can comment in the comment box. I will read it.